Well, good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 6:01 here on your Wednesday morning. Just following the State of the Union, you'd be forgiven for thinking that it ended just moments ago with how long it took last night. We'll talk more about that, but I'm Jim Stratman.
And I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. Let's talk about the weather, because if you forgot that we were in winter, Monday and Tuesday were definitely a good reminder that we are still in February.
Even over the weekend when it just would not stop snowing, Matt.
The snow was just such a crazy sight to see. Thankfully, it didn't lead to any accumulations, right? I mean, we were going to still have a decent amount of winter temperatures for our morning time as well. Here's how things are shaping up for us today. Still waiting on sunrise this morning across downtown. Temperatures in the mid-40s across Jefferson County, 46 Linden, 47 near the airport, 46 near Sellersburg over in southern Indiana, 43 near Paoli, 45 Seymour, and 43 near Elizabethtown. The satellite and radar continuing to stay mostly cloudy for us to start off this Wednesday morning, but you'll notice farther off towards northern Indiana, there's a patch of clear skies trying to make its way a bit farther south. I don't think that's going to make us see a completely clear day, but as we head later into the afternoon, we will track some patchy sunshine that could last briefly into our afternoon and evening hours. Now, later on into the day, we are going to see those temperatures increase into the lower 50s and then a few spotty showers likely as we enter the evening and into the night. And some of those are going to be focusing more towards our southernmost counties. A few of them try to pop in closer towards the Ohio River. And then we'll wake up tomorrow morning to temperatures back into the 30s with also a few chances for some snow flurries across southern Indiana. Hopping on the school bus soon, those temperatures are going to continue staying in the mid-40s with a few passing clouds. On your way back, you can expect those clouds to start building back in our skies with temperatures in the mid-50s. So here's a look at your forecast for today. We've got temperatures that will be in those mid-50s for most of us, really shaping up to be a mild afternoon. Let's look at your weather details. Update on traffic this morning. So far, all of our major interstates are moving along fine. If we have any holdups, we'll have those details for you.
It was the longest State of the Union address in our country's history, and this morning it is our top story. President Trump spoke for 1 hour and 48 minutes last night.
It's a way to talk directly to you, the voters, about the issues facing every American. Here's a couple of the highlights. He thanked Republicans for passing his big, beautiful bill and scolded Democrats who didn't vote for it. The president promised Iran would never have nuclear weapons as the U.S. negotiates with the country to stop it from creating a nuclear program. He pushed for Americans to buy health insurance directly from health insurance carriers, and one of the main topics was immigration.
The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Trump did not mention Minneapolis or the killings of Alex Preddy or Renee Good. The president criticized the 4 justices who ruled his tariffs are illegal, calling it unfortunate. He also pushed for the Save America Act, which would require all voters to show proof of citizenship.
Now, throughout the night, the ABC News political team was fact-checking the president's speech. Here are a couple of the comments that they posted to their website. Now, in his speech, Trump claimed in many cases drug lords, murderers are all over our country, and they're blocking removal of our people out of our country. Trump speaking, of course, on illegal immigration and sanctuary cities. Now, the ABC fact check said that according to ICE data, only about a quarter of detainees have a criminal record. Roughly 73% of those people detained by ICE had no criminal convictions as of earlier this month. In his speech, Trump also claimed that cheating is rampant in our elections. The ABC fact check showed that that was false. In 2024, voter roll audits in Georgia, Ohio, and Iowa, some key states there in the elections, showed very few instances of non-citizens voting in federal elections. Still, this has not stopped Republicans from pushing for stricter voter ID laws, both nationally and also right here in Kentucky. Now, inside the Capitol, Republicans stood and applauded the president's speech, while Democrats had plenty to say about the State of the Union address. Dozens of House and Senate Democrats skipped the address entirely, including Kentucky's own Morgan McGarvey. Some of those lawmakers gathered at the National Mall for what they called the People's State of the Union. Texas Representative Al Green was escorted out of the speech for a second straight year. The representative displayed a sign saying black people aren't apes in reference to a video that the Trump social media accounts posted which portrayed the Obamas as apes. Some Democrats also protested in their own ways by inviting Jeffrey Epstein survivors and holding up pictures of Renee Good and Alex Preddy at the State of the Union. Trump did not mention the deaths of those two Americans who were killed by ICE agents during his State of the Union. Virginia's Abigail Spanberger gave the Democratic Party's response, attacking Republicans and showcasing what Democrats are doing for the country.
No, you can demand more, and that we are working to lower costs. We are working to keep our communities and our country safe, and we are working for you.
Spanberger also says the president is dividing people with his actions. During the speech, dozens of Democratic lawmakers got up and left about an hour into the State of the Union address.
Here in Kentucky, some state leaders shared their thoughts on the speech, what they agreed with, and what they want changed. Republican Kentucky Senator Rand Paul took to X agreeing with most of Trump's points. He tweeted on the big beautiful bill, quote, "Our economy grows when Americans keep more of their paychecks, not when Washington takes more. And we're seeing that in action with the historic cuts POTUS delivered," end quote. The Democratic Governor Association's chair, Kentucky's Andy Beshear, released a response saying in part, quote, "Instead of helping families get ahead, Trump's big ugly bill is ripping away health care and food assistance. His reckless tariffs are driving up costs, and his administration's dangerous immigration tactics are creating an American body count," end quote. WHAS talked with 2 Kentucky Republicans and 2 Kentucky Democrats as the speech was happening. Both Republicans agreed to seeing positive changes since the president took office. Meanwhile, one Democrat believes Trump's push for tariffs will continue to hurt the Kentucky bourbon industry.
Gas is under $2. Eggs are cheaper. I mean, all the kitchen table type measurements that I look at, we're in much better shape than we were a year ago.
If he wants to continue ahead and with these job crushing tariffs and these price raising tariffs, then he's going to own that, and the American people are going to suffer.
We are now 250 days away from the midterm elections. There will be House, Senate, and some governor positions up for grabs.
Well, some more local news for you now. The LMPD is asking for your help as they search for a man who robbed a Chase Bank on Bardstown Road over near Eastern Parkway. The LMPD says that suspect entered the bank yesterday afternoon around 1:45. He demanded cash and received an unknown amount and then fled the bank, but the police don't know which way he went. If you have any cell phone footage or any information that could help in the investigation, you're asked to call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. Job cuts, bigger class sizes, just a couple of the preliminary changes there that could be coming to Spencer County schools.
This comes after the new chief financial officer found a $1.5 million mistake in the district's budget. On Tuesday, Spencer County School Superintendent Dr. Willie Foster presented a staffing plan to the school board aimed at saving the district money. The proposal recommends cutting around 20 jobs from the district due to the budget. The positions include teachers and instructional coaches. Spencer County staff urged the school board to reconsider ahead of their vote. One of those staff members was mental health practitioner Tammy Mormon. The grant money that pays for most of her salary is ending, and mental health practitioners are not part of the district's budget.
This one's close to my heart because I really do feel like that God dropped me in this county. We don't have a lot of resources here, and that's what makes having mental health therapists in the school that much more important.
Mormon said she met with Dr. Foster to discuss a new grant that could supplement her salary. The board voted 3-2 in favor of the preliminary staffing allocation.
Matt, let's head on over to you right now. A little bit of a warm-up for us today.
That's right. Temperatures will be reaching the mid-50s as we head later on into the afternoon. Some patches of sun amongst mostly cloudy conditions. We're going to have all the details about that forecast, including a detailed look at Monday, our coldest day of the week ahead. Highs only in the upper 40s. Those details coming up in a few short minutes.